Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you today's birthday reading of Masculine Energy for Thursday, September 18, 2025. The birthday reading consists of 5 cards laid out in order, starting with where you are at, leading to where you are going, followed by what stands in your way, how to get through it, and your always positive birthday gift of the card of the day, just in case the reading leaves you feeling uncomfortable. This one, I'm not sure. I mean, a little bit, like a touch, but it's more sympathetic, like helpful to you than it is. I don't see why you wouldn't, because I think you'll be happy to know that somebody understands the situation you're in. So, even if I'm just some dude on the internet who you don't even know who's figured it out, but whatever. You also have a tossed card today, and one I'm choosing to do near the end of the reading before the card of the day. So, without further ado, where you are at, represented by the reversed Two of Cups, which is exactly what it was the last reading. A breakup has happened to you without warning, and time has passed. You were extremely hurt by the abruptness of the separation, and it looks now like the object of your previous affection has come back, asking you to trust them again. I always wonder what would happen if somebody did that with me. Nobody ever did, though. Where you are going is represented by the reverse Six of Pentacles. As it stands right now, there's no way you are even thinking of taking this person back. The level of anger inside you is significant, and even with them pleading for you to give them another chance, all you can think about is the pain you've been suffering through while they have been away, and the thoughts of being with someone else haven't helped you either. But tread carefully. What stands in your way? And this one took me a minute. The Wheel of Fortune. Major number 10. You didn't want them to leave, and now they're back. That was the other reference I was looking for. It's the whole arc that they had in that 70s show where Donna broke up with Eric, and then Eric wanted her back so bad. And then toward the end of the arc, because she was with somebody else and the guy proved that he was just useless to her, she came back to Eric and Eric pushed her away. And that's the danger spot where you are. You don't want to do that. You'll hear more in a minute as to why, but and that's why this comes up the way it does. Because you have to ask yourself in the end what you're willing to pay for this, because just like Eric in the follow-up episode where he got to see what his life would look like if he hadn't been with her and then chose not to give her rid of the memories. You didn't want them to leave, and now they're back. You are conflicted between how you feel because you still love them and how they made you feel. As time progresses, you realize you face a significant choice. Do you keep them at a distance and therefore negate any chance for them to be back in your life? Or do you surrender and accept the fact you could be happy again with them? This is not as easy as it sounds, and I have nothing but sympathy for the trouble you're going through. That's why it's fortune, though. The fortune is she came back. I'm sure you had no thought. You were like, what? Like, when she came back, you were probably like, I'm not dreaming, right? Did I get drunk and I don't remember? Am I high right now? How to get through it. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Swords. Wands. Those are wands. Seven of Wands. Pardon me. You have to weigh the pros and cons, and once you do, you'll realize there is no comparison between the two. The cons will seem silly, as they're based solely on hurt feelings, while the pros will be too numerous to mention. You get to have her back. She wants to be with you. You get to have everything you lost in the first place. You weigh the two, and it's just plain silly. Give yourself the time to accept what has happened and work through your feelings, but always keep an open dialogue with this person, so that you don't shut the door in their face. Let time do its work, and I think you'll be okay. You're always going to be a little suspicious, but it's like, that was the thing about Eric in that 70s show. It's like you sit here and pine for her as much as you do, and then when she actually comes back to you, you pushed her away. You rejected her because you were mad. And it's like, I know they did it for TV, so it was like the idea, let's just create some suspense, and that we can go pad it for a few more episodes so that we can just keep running this stupid game. But in the end, even when his parents, I believe Red was actually talking about it and said, call him flat out, he's a dumbass, because why would you reject him? Like, why would you reject her? I mean, why would you've complained, you've whined, you've been miserable, you cried about it all this time, you kept suggesting that the guy in question wasn't the fucking best and all the rest of it, and then she finally comes back to you and you toss her. And it's like, because you're hurt, your feelings are hurt. It's like, dude, what do you want? Need to trim my beard. Your card of the day is the reversed. Is not the card of the day. This is the toss card. The toss card is the Knight of Cups, a positive change of heart. There will come a moment when they will make you feel how sorry they are. And when this happens, you won't be able to resist how good it feels to have them back in your life. I probably should have put that at the end. Makes more sense to be at the end now that I think about it, but oh well. Apparently this reading is going to be a little all over the place. Ah! Yeah. I never said it was perfect. Your card of the day that was mentioned before is the reversed major number 18, the moon. I give you revelation. You will learn about the breakup and the other party and the reasoning and the feelings and everything else you wanted to know about how you've ended up where you are. This momentary skip on the track will actually strengthen your relationship as you move down the road, so long as you can make certain you don't use what's happened against them in a moment of weakness when you have us back. The truth is one of my favorite things. The truth is one of my favorite things. I treasure truth, and it will set you free, in this case at least. The truth will set you free, depending on where you are and what you're doing. Right now, the truth won't get you very far, especially if we're talking about the government and the United States of America and the culture and all that. But never mind. We'll just leave that alone for now. Pop culture references for this reading are as follows. Say Anything with John Cusack and Ione Skye comes to mind, although I'm not sure your significant other's reasons will be the same as hers. She was doing it because of her father. I just remember him torturing himself with confusion while he drives through the city and talks with his friends. Then I remember him giving up with his final phone call, and when she finds out about her father and all the fun things he's been doing, she goes to him, causing him just to take a kick to the nose while he's distracted. She walks in and she sees him. Lloyd? And then BAM! Right to the friggin' nose. And I'm pretty sure that's the director. I think it's Cameron Crowe, I believe, who has to reposition his nose, pop it back into place. Anyway, he goes to where he plays defensive for a few moments, even tosses a hurtful question out there for good measure. Question: do you need someone or do you need me? Forget it. I don't really care. And that's the point. So in that short span between the point where he's like, that's where you are now, where it's like, okay, why are you back? And then eventually it's just like, oh, fuck it, I don't care. As long as you're here, it's better than nothing. I'd rather have you here than not. You'll get there. For the record, at the end, then she just says, I need you. It's a great movie, and I think it fits your situation. You'll get there. Just don't shut the door. We all do stupid things. Seems to be a chain right now. This is the second reason in a row that has to deal with somebody who was just something kind of dumb and then try to repair the damage. So just don't shut the door. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, I forgot to say, I wish you the very best, because I do wish you the very best, and happy birthday. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new one, even if it's not your birthday, and go visit my website, the official Heretic Hermit website. The link is in the description. Yeah, I know it doesn't have a domain on it right now, but nobody's requesting readings from me directly, which is what I need. So if you started doing that, well, you start doing readings with me, then I can afford to get a domain, and then so on and so forth. Huh? See where I'm going with this? Yeah. Tell your friends. Please. You can order PDF readings sent straight to your email, or make an appointment with me for a personal reading through texting, phone call, or video chat. I also now offer negotiable prices for a little while. I'll have more here until I get tired of waiting, and then I'll just put prices back on it again. Head on over and check it out. I leave you now with my signature goodbye. Remember that questioning the world around you may separate you from others, but it is the only way you can find the truth in a world full of lies. We must always question everything. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness, and I will be seeing you.